So hey guys, it's Sheri Ann Richerson from Experimental Homesteader Exotic Gardening and SheriAnnRicherson.com. And I have a new blog post today up over on Experimental Homesteader. It's on preparing for a fuel shortage when there's a disaster evacuation. Now y'all know we have had this issue just recently. There was a fuel shortage in Florida. When people were under mandatory evacuation, there is a fuel shortage issue going on right now in Puerto Rico because of the hurricane that hit, and people are driving for miles, literally, to get gas for their vehicles. So, fuel shortages are very, very real. But before we go into that more, I also have a new post up on exotic gardening, and it's about the USDA hardiness zones and why they matter to you. So if you are interested in that, just go on over to exotic gardening and you can find that there. And now we're going to go back to the fuel shortage issue. So a lot of people think that they can go buy the gas cans and they can fill them with fuel and set them in their shed or their garage, and that's going to be fine, and the more cans you fill up, the better, right? Wrong. Because did you know that gas goes bad when it's just sitting in a can? That's true. And it's just like if you fill up your gas tank but you never use your car, that gas can go bad. So the way around this, the way to make sure that you always have some gas just in case, is to get maybe 3 or 4 cans and fill them up and then rotate them. So instead of going to the gas station to fill your car from the cans that you have and then refill the cans. Be sure you label and date them so you know when you put that gas in, because it's only going to be good for about 3, maybe 4 months after it's in that can. And definitely in an emergency situation, you don't want to run out. Now, the other thing that you don't want to do is put those gas cans in your car and take off down the road. Because not only are you going to be dealing with fumes, but even if you buy one of the new fumeless gas cans that's out there, I saw those on Amazon, and I wondered just how safe and how well they work. But anyway, even if you buy one of those, if you're in any kind of accident, if there's a spark in your car and some of those gas fumes get caught, you're going to have a fire. You're going to have a problem. So you don't want to do that. Now, if you have a pickup truck and you can put those gas cans in the back, you still have a danger, but at least you don't have the danger of the fumes. So it's better just to use the gas and rotate it, use it up, but at least if any emergency ever happens, you've got enough gas on hand to fill your vehicle to hopefully make it to the next gas station. Because my understanding was the gas station lines were long and sometimes the gas stations ran out. So consider all of that, and if you know there's going to be a natural disaster, it really is better just to leave ahead of time. You know, go ahead and take that time off work, take that time out of school, and just leave the area, because at least you're not going to run into a problem of being backed up and not being able to get out or running out of gas. So a very, very serious situation that you need to consider. And something else, for those of you that heat your home with any kind of natural fuel, be sure to have some of that stocked up, and always, no matter how you heat your home, even if you have a generator and you've never had a problem, even if you're solar or wind powered, it's always a good idea to have a pellet stove with extra pellets on hand, a wood burning stove, a coal stove, some other type of heat that doesn't rely on the grid, so that you don't end up freezing cold in your home in the event of some kind of situation, because you know the heat's always going out. Ice and snow knocks it out. Wind knocks it out. I mean, there are many, many electrical problems that many of us have dealt with over the years. In addition to fuel, you want to think about things like water, emergency medical supplies, extra food. I have a great post on Experimental Homesteader today that covers that. It's called How to Prepare for a Fuel Shortage When There is a Disaster Evacuation. Keep in mind, it's not always about disaster. It's not always about evacuation. There are many contributing factors as to why we could have a fuel shortage. There are many options over there on what you can do about it, how you can prepare for it. And I have a free ebook over there as well. It's called Preparing for Shortage, that deals with many, many topics on what you can do to prepare yourself and your family for any kind of upcoming shortage that may occur for, like I said, whatever reason, because it's not just, you know, when things happen, like civil unrest, natural disaster. I mean, there are many, many. It's not just when the zombie apocalypse hits. So think about it, and I hope you'll come over and check out the post, download the free ebook, and start preparing, because you never know when you're going to need it. Please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Please feel free to comment here or over on the blog so that we can continue the discussion. I'd love to hear what's on your mind. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.